夜になると目が冴える。
全然眠くならなくて。
時間だけが過ぎていく。
Hey everyone, Rascal here.
And Mama, welcome to our channel, Paws On Animation.
And today we're covering the Insomniacs After School anime.
Yes, we've already covered our thoughts on the first few volumes of the manga, so now we're covering the 13-episode anime. But
before we start, be sure to like, subscribe, and keep releasing some future podcasts and one of Pause videos.
Thanks for joining us today, and hopefully this will be something you might like to see as well.
Right.
For those of you not familiar, Insomniacs After School is a drama, romance, slice of life anime. And the manga has 14 volumes. It ran originally from May 20th of 2019 to August 21st of 2023, written by Makoto Ojiro. And you know, always think of Ojiro on MHA.
Yes.
And the anime itself has 13 episodes, as we mentioned, which ended July 4th of 2023.
Right, so pretty recent.
And the good thing is that when watching the anime, it is nearly almost one-to-one to the manga. It's so close. It's one of the closest ones we've seen. It's very similar to how MHA does their anime.
Yes, we're almost even. The lines and the scenes are one-to-one as well.
Now, if you're interested in watching, we'll let you know that this anime does not have a dub.
No.
It's subtitled.
Yeah, just so you know.
The two main characters, Nakami Ganta and Magari Isaki, both have problems sleeping, hence the name of the anime and manga.
Right.
And they end up meeting each other in a room in the school.
Right, like the observatory is.
Right. And they find out how much they have in common, and of course, like anime always does, a romance blossoms.
Right. And what's funny is that in here, and actually there was also a movie made in America with a little bit of a similar premise, where they have really distinct conditions the only way they can fall asleep. The only way they can fall asleep is with each other. And they make sure you know what's done in the most clean, G-rated way. There is nothing for it to go further, though some people thought that when some friends found out. It doesn't go anywhere close to that. It's just, they just need to be by each other and they go to sleep. It makes you kind of wonder, is this a real thing or is this just something wholesome they wanted to write for anime?
Right. Very true. And it is very sweet, very well done. You like both characters. And somehow you go, okay, I'll go ahead and go with this. Let's go with it and see where it goes.
Right.
And the school lets them actually restart the astronomy club, which was disbanded after a student left. And no one had been using the room or anything.
Right.
So they agree to let them use it, and then you have other characters that come in and help them to make it a legitimate club. And they at one point end up taking a trip so they can do some photography of the night sky.
Right.
At the same time they're on this school trip.
Right. And the way the anime ends is actually, well, it looks like it's a bit rushed. It seems more it was a satisfactory ending. And they may not have adapted everything from the manga. As you said, there are 14 volumes. The anime is 13 episodes. And about the time it stops, it looks like around volume 5 or 6. So that means they kind of just stopped the story there, which means that's probably as far as it got by the time they were making it. So we have not read past volume 5 as of this recording. So you can even let us know what other things happen after volume 5. And did the anime match up to that, or did they decide to make a more wholesome ending by stopping there, or did it go a whole different direction that they chose not to do?
There were some sub-stories going on, one in which Isaki reveals to Ganta that she has a heart condition. The author confirmed that it's hypoplastic left heart syndrome, which they don't state within the first 5 volumes, or in the animated 13 episodes.
Right.
So she always feels grateful to be alive, and she tries to find joy in everything. She complains, but she doesn't complain about everything daily things that happen.
Right.
She has specific things. Her sister, yeah, her sister Haya is 4 years older. She's in university, and she actually leaves them during the trip to go with her boyfriend in Kanazawa.
Yes.
And she tells Ganta, you haven't left yet, and you don't want to be with. She tries to discourage him from being with her. When she realizes he's not going to leave, then she reveals secrets to him that her sister probably didn't want him to know.
Right.
And then she says, okay, well then I'm going to leave you two together. And she says, stay off social media, because if you go on social media, mom and dad are going to know, and we're going to be in trouble. Well, what does the sister do? She gets her butt on social media, and mom and dad find out.
Yeah.
And then it gets hilarious because they contact her going, we're coming to get you now.
Right. And they thought, and according to the rumors, of course, that spreads about the school, apparently they thought she was eloping with him. It's like, where did you get that idea from? It's like, nothing happened. It's the most hilarious things ever. She ran out to elope. What, in the middle of nowhere?
Right. So they leave before the parents come. They pack up and they leave the cabin. And she leaves on purpose, and she doesn't care if she's going to get in trouble, because she wants to do this photography session with Ganta. And they end up doing it. Yes, she gets punished. She gets grounded. And there are even more rumors after this happens at the school. Like in anime, it always happens.
Right.
But through their shared sleeping syndrome, I'll say, and then they both develop a love of photography, Ganta more than Ikari.
Right.
They end up having a lot more in common, including liking each other. He reveals his feelings to her before the end of the trip, so by the end of the anime, they are definitely dating.
Right.
And I would love to see how this ends up going in the manga. If they stay together, if they get closer, how the students handle it, because in all these anime, these students always have a problem when people start dating every single solitary time.
And most of the time it's like, well, this person's really attractive. This one's so-so. Why would you pick someone so-so? And it's like, is that how you judge all your peers?
So it's a really nice watch. It's relaxing. It's calm. It's interesting. It's beautifully animated. It's fluid animation. It looks really good. So if you're looking for something that's relaxing and easy to watch, then we definitely recommend watching Insomniacs After School. It's available on Anime Network, which is where we watched it. It might be available on other
like
streaming services, but we don't know.
Right. And I have to say, one of the favorite things about this is that it's called Insomniacs After School, and yes, the most relaxing anime you probably watch, and the characters can't go to sleep, but you sure will if you watch this too late. I always thought that was the most hilarious things they chose to do, make it so calming when you watch it. You could fall asleep and the character's still up.
True. It happened to me once or twice, and it puts you in the mind of My Roommate is a Cat. It's got the same type of vibe.
Right.
So you'll definitely enjoy it. So if you've seen Insomniacs After School, let us know in the comments. Have you watched it? The full anime? Have you read the full manga series? Let us know. And if you haven't, again, we do recommend you watch it. Come back, tell us what you think.
Right. And if you haven't already, subscribe for updates, and we'll give you his favorite anime series, anime shows, and all things animation.
Thank you so much for joining us, subscribing, sharing our videos, commenting, everything. We appreciate you so much, our specials. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching Mask Entertainment.
And I'm Manga Entertainment.
Have a fantastic day.